The Battle of Canakkale. Turkey marks 105 anniversary of Canakkale victory. It is a day celebrated as Canakkale Victory and Martyrs' Day. The Pugnant Day marks the cataclysmic months-long violence of the Gallipoli campaign when Ottoman forces suffered huge losses defending Turkish shores in northern Canakkale province from invading allies in World War I. The British War Council decided to occupy the Gallipoli Peninsula on January 13, 1915. The main target was Istanbul, the capital of Ottoman Empire. Britain and France, two allied states, suffered an unexpected defeat March 18. Although they thought they would cross the Gallipoli Strait easily with battled ships. Britain's HMS Irresistible and HMS Ocean and France's Beaufort were sunk by mines led by Ottoman vessel Nusret before they passed the strait. Realizing that they could not pass, the Allies started a military operation April 25. Land defenses. The 5th Army Commander Lehman von Sanders left two divine forces in the northwest part of the Gallipoli Peninsula, expecting Allied forces would land on the shores of the Saros Bay. Sanders was planning to attack during the military operations while keeping the troops behind. As Britain and France failed March 18, they planned to take troops to Are Borno, Sidol Baher, and Nocken'z shores April 25 to open the Gallipoli Strait with a military operation. While the Ottoman Empire went to the war with Allied Germany, along with citizens and volunteers in country with more than 30 nationals. Allied army, on the other hand, consisted of British and French soldiers, as well as soldiers brought from colonies in Australia, New Zealand, India, Nepal, and Senegal. Military operations. The second period started at the Gallipoli front with Allied soldiers landing troops in Are Borno, Sidol Baher, and Nocken'z. British General Sir Ian Hamilton faced an unexpected resistance in LGTP district April 25, which he chose as the first target. Australians and New Zealanders, referred together as Anjaktops, significantly lost in the Are Borno, where they landed on the same day. The Entente Navy landed at Chunuk Bair and Hisarlik district and was refilled shortly thereafter. Under the command of Sergeant Ya, the soldiers in Ertugrul Bay refilled outnumbered British forces. 19th Division Commander Lieutenant Colonel Mustafa Kemal, who would later become the founder of the Turkish Republic, sent an additional regiment to Are Borno. The regiment resisted and refilled 8 full battalions with support of additional troops. Kemal ordered the 57th Regiment and additional troops by saying, "I am not ordering you to attack. I am ordering you to die." On April 26, he dispatched the 72 Regiment and the 8th Mountain Battery to the southern wing in the face of the enemy's intense attacks. Troops reported any additional troops could not be sent. Colonel Kemal said that day was the most critical day against the enemy. The first battle of Kirti took place April 28 to 30. Allied forces of 2 British and 1 French brigade failed to occupy Al-GTP against the defense of the Ottoman soldiers. Despite the great losses, Britain's First Lord of the Admiralty, Winston Churchill, was ordered to continue the operation. Churchill resigned May 17 after he was not involved in the newly formed British cabinet. On the same day, the British government requested Russia to send troops to the Gallipoli Peninsula. Isat Pasha, who was appointed as the commander of the North Group, ordered an attack for Ariborno on May 18, but 4 divisions of the Ottoman forces failed. A ceasefire was reached between the Ottoman and the Entente states on May 23. The ceasefire was effective between 9:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. for the parties to collect martyrs and injured soldiers. The warning sides would return to their trenches at 4 p.m. and the war would start again. Mustafa Kemal promoted to colonel. Lieutenant Colonel Kemal had great successes in the Gallipoli Peninsula. He halted the advance of the Anzac troops landing in Ariborno into the peninsula in Nocken'z. Thereupon, Kemal was promoted to colonel by Sanders on June 1. General Hamilton decided to attack the YACTP Al-GTP on May 19, considering the great losses. Ottoman reserve troops to suppress the attack of enemy troops June 4 to 6. At first battle of Kirivis-Deresi, French corps attacked to occupy the Kirivis-Deresi district but was suppressed by the Ottoman defense June 21 to 22. Entente states who wanted to take over Zigenderis district also failed in the Battle of Zigenderi, which lasted from June 28 to July 5. Landing at Suvla Bay, as Allied forces failed in the landing of April 25, they started a new attack at Suvla Bay on August 6. Under the command of Colonel Kemal, Ottoman forces defeated the Anzacs and Indian troops with a bayonet thrust. The British government decided to withdraw some of its soldiers from the Gallipoli Peninsula on December 9. Suvla Bay and Ariborno were evacuated immediately, but a small number of soldiers were kept in the Sidol Baher until December 20. The Entente forces evacuated Sidol Baher on January 9, the last point they occupied. As they completely withdraw from the Gallipoli Peninsula, the Turkish nation won the victory. March 18 is considered one of the most significant victory days in Turkish history and is commemorated with the Turks cherishing their martyrs and war's veterans. The March 18, 1915 victory gave the country a massive moral boost that enabled it to wage a war of independence and eventually, in 1923, form a republic from the ashes of the Ottoman Empire.
Low-key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. I never wanna look at a house in the garden, I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now. Told me you don't really do commitment, trust me, consider your message received. When you said you couldn't take us too seriously, I must admit I was relieved. 'Cause I never wanna play happy families with you, but I like having you around. I'm fully aware this is a flash in the pan, but we can still have fun for now.